Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and yes, this is another Maverick review. We've done quite a few, but this package on the Maverick is really cool. I think you guys will really like it, and I think this is just how you should spec out a Maverick in general. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Young Ford here in Ogden, Utah for giving me some time with this Maverick. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a hybrid 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that puts out 191 horsepower. It's able to get 40 miles per gallon around town and then 34 on the highway, and this one is all-wheel drive. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So I've reviewed quite a few Mavericks, so I'm going to focus on some blackout package stuff. Look at the cool hood decals, contrast very nicely to the paint on this one. And then you notice with around the headlights, blacked out. You got the grills blacked out. The Ford logo is darker, blacked out there at the bottom. Really cool look in general. And then this leads us to the wheels, which guess what? They're also blacked out as part of this package. If you're wanting tire setup 225 by 55 by 19. XLT there on the side, mirror caps blacked out. The roof has been blacked out as well. So again, it gives this truck a really cool contrast. Look at that. That's good looking for a mini truck. And by the way, this version comes with remote start, so you got that nice little feature. And this one has the little tailgate extender, so basically you fold this down and then you can flip that out, so then you can have the tailgate still down like this, but then have stuff not fly out of the bed, which is nice. And this one also has the tow package. I'm pretty sure we'll double check the window sticker. I mean, it's got the receiver hitch there, but I think it's got the upgraded. But anyways, there's the rest of the exterior. And then the interior, if you haven't seen on the new Maverick, well, I guess we'll show you the passenger cabin. Quite a bit of space here for such a small truck. They did blue, so it's not mega neutral, but it is more neutral than the crazy orange and everything. I mean, blue and gray is not bad. Blind spot monitoring. The Maverick has 1,308 pounds of payload, so that's solid. And then here are the seats. They're power adjustable. This one's an XLT. By the way, trailer brake controls. Got a little push button there. You've got this digital gauge cluster, and then you got a nice little backup camera here. Heated seats, heated steering wheel comes with this. You've got your climate controls all built into the screen. And then you do have some physical controls down below for like the radio and defroster and everything. And then you can see here with the dial shifter, parking brake, you got your stability control. Nice storage there. But yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it's a pretty nice interior. Now this leads us to the window sticker. This is an XLT all-wheel drive, which does start at just under $30,000, $28,895. Now, 4K tow package, $745, so it does have that. Now the blackout package itself is $1645, so it's not the cheapest thing on the planet, but it does give you, you know, again, the wheels, the tires, the roof. It adds quite a bit of stuff. Anyways, $38,650 is the total MSRP on this one. If you get an EcoBoost with the blackout package, you don't get quite as many luxury features. You can be in that like $33,000 range. They actually have one on the lot. That's why I know that. But let's take out the hybrid. Oh, Maverick hybrid. So if you guys follow the channel, you know I'm already a big fan of the new all-wheel drive hybrid because, man, what a smart idea. I mean, Ford should have come out with this as all-wheel drive right from the start, but yeah, really smart on their part. It's like the only mini truck on the market, and now they have it as a hybrid, or not hybrid, now they have it with all-wheel drive. It's like they've got market dominance. There's no reason to not, if you're looking for a mini truck, there's no reason to buy anything over the Maverick at this point, in my opinion. So, I know, inflammatory statement, poor Santa Cruz, poor Santa Cruz. Maybe if they got rid of the dual clutch out of the turbo, then I'd be a little bit more fond of it, but yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, or if they were thinking when it comes to that. These seats are pretty darn comfortable, so I think that's a plus. And look at this thing's zippy. Vroom vroom. Yeah, no, it's not a rocket ship by any means, but it can get out of its own way. And again, you don't buy this for the acceleration. You buy this for the fuel economies. All of the fuel economies. And more specifically, the around the town fuel economies. I mean, you can obviously highway commute with this, no problem. But yeah, the biggest place, or the place where this is going to shine the most, rather, is going to be on the around town driving, because that's where you get 40 miles per gallon. Not too bad. The suspension on this, I mean, this is a kind of a bumpy, beat up road. Look at that. Handles it just fine. No problem whatsoever. Braking's not weird either. You do feel the kind of CVT-like tug, right? That is one little downside when you go for these 4-cylinder hybrids with either CVT or, you know, they'll all have eCVTs, but it's not that bad. Say, not as bad as people make it out to be, at least. Yeah, I like how it drives. And the Maverick feels, I mean, this is a small vehicle. It feels big inside though. And I think the other thing that's really cool in my opinion with the Maverick is how it doesn't feel like you got it's just like the Ridgeline, it's just like the Santa Cruz. You don't feel like you got a big truck bed behind you. It handles so small, and the turn-in's great and everything, that you don't feel like you're heaving something around. Like a full-size pickup truck, especially an HD pickup truck, you really feel it. But this, oh, not so much. Not so much at all. Man, that is like the worst fencing placement ever. It's really not that bad, the acceleration. It reminds me of like a Toyota RAV4. You don't get in that and go, oh man, this is fast, but I don't. But also on the flip side, I don't get in that and go, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. It's not no complaint for me at all. Yeah, it's smooth too on the very, very low end because of the electric power. Yeah, not bad at all. Let me know what you guys think about the Maverick with the black package and just the hybrid in general. This will probably be my last Maverick review, hopefully. Unless they get a Lobo in. If they get one of those, of course I'll review it, because that's cool. But yeah, I think they did a good job. I think they did a fantastic job with this new Maverick. The only thing that I'll critique Ford for is the pricing's a little bit high for a mini truck. They should have been a little bit more modest with the price increases. Ford did what a lot of other manufacturers did. When they saw that there were dealerships charging over MSRP, they just marked up the MSRPs on their cars to meet what the markups were that they were seeing. But it's like, something like that only lasts for so long. And so it's like this now still kind of has that MSRP markup, because they're still thinking that, oh, people are going to pay 10 grand over for a Maverick, so we'll just keep the MSRP at what, you know, that 5-10 grand more than what it was when we first came out. And it's like, the market's changed. Market's changed. And look at this. This is actually, we'll see the front wheels though. Let's see the front wheels. That will, am I on this crooked? No, the camera's just distorted that much. Wow. I was like, I feel like I'm not on this crooked. Let's see if I can get up. I mean, this isn't a super, oh, look at that. I'm like halfway. You can even, wow, you can even two pedal this thing. This little hybrid all-wheel drive system is actually pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Let me know your thoughts.